The role of titles within the British royal family is not merely ceremonial. They define status, heritage, and position within a complex hierarchy that has evolved over centuries. Titles can signify not only royal stature, but also access to power and responsibility. Prince Louis, though still very young, is in line to play a significant role in the future of the British monarchy. He is currently known as His Royal Highness Prince Louis of Wales, which situates him as the fourth in line to the throne, following his father, Prince William, his older brother Prince George, and his sister Princess Charlotte. However, this title is not static. As Prince Louis grows older, there is a strong likelihood that his title will evolve, reflecting his maturity and potential responsibilities within the royal family. The titles of British royalty are often a reflection of both tradition and pragmatism, with some being passed down through generations, while others are newly created to address contemporary needs. For example, in 2023, Prince Edward, the younger brother of King Charles III, was granted the title of Duke of Edinburgh in recognition of his father, Prince Philip, who had held the title until his passing in 2021. This title is a prestigious one, dating back to 1726, and holds significant weight within British aristocracy. The importance of titles within the royal family cannot be overstated. They shape not only how members of the royal family are perceived by the public, but also their roles within the monarchy itself. While Prince Louis is currently referred to as Prince Louis of Wales, there is a strong possibility that he will one day inherit a title that holds greater historical and cultural significance. The most likely candidate for this is the Duke of Edinburgh title, which may pass to him if the royal family decides to pass it down after Prince Edward's death. Unlike many aristocratic titles, the Duke of Edinburgh title is not hereditary, which means it will revert to the crown after Prince Edward's death. This creates a potential opportunity for Prince Louis to inherit it, depending on the decisions made by the royal family at that time. The British royal family's system of titles is rooted in deep historical tradition, but it has also been shaped by changes in society and the monarchy's evolving role in the modern world. The system governing titles has undergone significant modifications over the years, and it is clear that future generations of the royal family will experience a very different dynamic from those who came before them. The issue of royal titles came to the forefront in 1917, when King George V instituted a significant change by restricting the use of the title Prince to only the children and male line grandchildren of the reigning monarch. This was done to simplify the hierarchy of the royal family and to limit the number of princes and princesses within the British monarchy. At the time, the title Prince was a symbol of both power and privilege, and the monarchy was keen to preserve its stature by controlling who could claim this title. However, with the accession of Queen Elizabeth II in 1952, the royal family began to embrace a more inclusive approach. In 2012, the royal family introduced new rules that allowed the children of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, now Prince William and Catherine, to bear the title of Prince or Princess, despite the fact that they were great-grandchildren of the monarch. This decision was in keeping with the monarchy's desire to maintain a connection to the people, while also adapting to modern sensibilities. If this rule had not been introduced, Prince Louis, along with his siblings, would not have been granted the title of Prince, as they would not have been direct descendants of the monarch. In contrast to these modern changes, Prince Louis' future title could very well follow the traditional rules established in earlier centuries. The Duke of Edinburgh title, for example, has a long history of being passed from one male heir to the next. Prince Louis, being the youngest of the Cambridge children, could one day inherit this title if it becomes available. The title's historical significance is not lost on the royal family, and its potential transfer to Prince Louis could represent a significant shift in the way titles are passed down. As the British royal family adapts to the modern era, the question of how to balance tradition with the realities of contemporary life is a constant challenge. Prince Louis, along with his siblings, represents the new face of the monarchy, a more accessible, relatable royal family that has embraced a more modern and human approach to its public image. Unlike previous generations, which adhered strictly to the formalities and protocols of the monarchy, Prince William and Catherine have actively worked to ensure that their children grow up with a sense of normalcy and independence. Their parenting style is markedly different from that of previous generations, and this reflects broader societal changes that have affected the royal family. Prince Louis' playful behavior at public events, such as the Platinum Jubilee celebrations in 2022, exemplifies this shift. His mischievous antics, including sticking his tongue out at the crowds or covering his mother's mouth, became an internet sensation and were widely celebrated as a reflection of his carefree nature. These moments stand in stark contrast to the more reserved behavior that was once expected of royal children. The royal family, particularly the younger generation, has begun to embrace a more relaxed and relatable public image, which resonates with the public in ways that previous generations did not. This shift is not limited to Prince Louis' behavior, but extends to his upbringing as well. While his parents, Prince William and Catherine, maintain a strong commitment to royal duties, they also prioritize giving their children a more balanced childhood. Prince Louis, for example, has shown an interest in music, particularly percussion instruments. This hobby, which he has pursued with great enthusiasm, has led to moments of humor within the family, with Prince William joking about the noise his youngest son makes when practicing his drumming. These lighter moments not only humanize the royal family, but also signal a departure from the more formal and sometimes distant image that the monarchy once projected. The role that Prince Louis will play in the future of the British monarchy is still unclear, but there are several factors that could influence his eventual position. As the youngest son of Prince William, he is unlikely to inherit the throne in the immediate future, as his older brother, Prince George, remains first in line. However, the role of Prince Louis, like that of his siblings, will likely evolve over time as the monarchy itself continues to adapt to changing circumstances. The monarchy's future is tied to its ability to remain relevant in the modern world. As public interest in the royal family continues to fluctuate, younger members like Prince Louis will be tasked with carrying the royal legacy forward. Whether or not Prince Louis will one day inherit the title of Duke of Edinburgh, or any other significant title, his role in the monarchy will likely involve a balance of royal duty and public engagement. This will require him to navigate the complexities of being a public figure, while also maintaining a sense of personal autonomy and individuality, a challenge that has become more pronounced in the age of social media and public scrutiny. In the coming years, Prince Louis may find himself taking on more public duties, attending official events, and representing the monarchy at key moments in history. His role may also become more defined as the royal family adapts to new challenges, such as the evolving political landscape of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. Regardless of the specific title he holds, Prince Louis will undoubtedly play a key role in shaping the future of the monarchy, and his behavior, personality, and public image will all contribute to the way the royal family is perceived in the years to come.